on now. You know, his name buzzing right now with the Bud fight, which me personally, I don't know if he want that smoke. I don't know if he want that
I
smoke.
mean, but Pacquiao will take it. Like I'm saying, like they were supposed to fight before. He'll take it now because now he's got something to prove. Before, when he was the A side, he didn't want to take Terrence Crawford. But
Right.
I don't know. We'll see. Like he need to get it. Like look at Bob Arum's energy yesterday after Bud won, and then he's following him around on interviews. He's there. I'm like, you ain't never this close. This man ain't happy with the fuck what y'all doing in his career. That's what I'm saying. But I was like, how didn't you notice going in? Like, you know he ain't got no fighters over there. All the fighters is over on PBC.
Right.
So what fighters need to start doing is what a lot of artists are doing in the music industry. I like what Canelo's doing. He's following Mikey Garcia's blueprint. Be a free agent. When you got a big fight brewing, okay, go to that promotion. Be like, okay, you can promote me for this fight, but that's it. Because your fighter's on here. You can help promote it for this fight. Boom, 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 break me out. That's it. But I'm not signing to you long term. Then you go to the next one. So you get more, like, fighters need to do that more. And I think that's what Canelo just did. So now, of course, he's going to cherry pick a lot of shit. We'll see how like,
Yeah.
with him, we'll see how successful he is. He gonna have he obviously all the Mexicans gonna follow him no matter what. But over here, it's like, bro, if you ain't fighting nobody, your pretty much your days is a wrap. What you telling me? Like, cause you
He
free.
gonna eventually what's gonna happen is the same thing that happened with Triple G. Is in them interviews, like, yeah, they love him, but eventually they're gonna start being like, bro, when are you gonna fight somebody? You know what I mean? When are you gonna fight
Yeah,
somebody?
and I think they will because if you gonna get the big payday, like it's gonna have to be you gonna have to
You have to
fight
start
somebody.
fighting somebody. Because, for instance, if you go to a promotion, hey, I want to come over here just for this one fight, they're gonna be like, okay, we only gonna give you this. Well, why only that? Bro, look who you fighting. I'm not finna pay you like you fighting Floyd Mayweather and you fighting some bum. Like, no.
Yeah. But I actually like that new setup, and I think Terrence Crawford looked at that. But I'm like, bro, you just signed this deal last year. Like, now, so I
Right.
know you like. And then Bob Arum ain't De La Hoya. Bob Arum was way more business
Yeah.
savvy, so you ain't gonna just be able to get out of that contract
Nah.
like that. You know
Nah.
what I'm saying? I'm like, Bob Arum ain't De La Hoya, bro. So he been around too long. He's smart. Cause Jay Prince was talking about that. He was saying how, like, Bob Arum's a shrewd businessman. Like, so he gonna know like what's what. He been around too long, so you gotta take a different approach when you going with him. But
Right. Now, that's the
but Bob
truth.
Arum, like, but what I did know that I'm like, man, yeah, he don't be. I've never seen him stand next to his fighters in interviews after the fact, and all.
The way that Bud looked at him said it all. When he was like, when are you gonna get those big? And Bud just looked over at him like, when
Yeah,
am
like, bro,
I? When am I?
he's literally. That's what I'm saying. It came across Dante's boxing like a couple of days ago. I'm like, oh man, like, but I was like, you have to. You have to know that going in. I don't know why he did that. And
I don't either.
I
I
got,
don't
I
either.
got, I got one theory though, because I'm like, well, at the time there wasn't COVID, so it's like, okay, Top Rank affiliated with ESPN now, but I'm like, even with that, they wasn't
Yeah.
promoting you like that, bro.
Right.
They were promoting Lomachenko. See, now
Right.
Lomachenko's
Until he
gone.
lost, and now it's like, oh,
Yeah,
well, Bud, the number one guy.
yeah. So now he's like, and he's probably need another script because he did the same thing last night. I watched him. He's like. He was like, okay, Spencer's fighting Garcia on December such and such, and whoever wins, it doesn't matter. You could pick a day, and he'll fight both of them on the same day and beat both of them. He's the best welterweight since Bray Leonard, Tommy Hearn. He did this. He said the same thing about Floyd. He said the same thing about Pacquiao. I'm like, you need a new script, bro, because I've watched you say the same thing. You said it about De La Hoya, like, but in the end, what happened? They all end up leaving you because, like, and you know what, like this ain't it. Like, but I think, man, all these guys, once you get a name, don't like Bud was
Don't
Bud.
sign to nobody.
Bud was Bud. I'm like, you didn't have to do that. You could have been doing joint ventures with PBC, Al Heyman, and all that. Just don't sign a thing because Mayweather wine and dine Mikey Garcia, bro. And he didn't. I was glad he did. I'm like, don't go over there, man, because you go over there, Floyd gonna be trying to tell you what's what, and I like fighters don't get that much better up under him. I've never seen any of his fighters be become great fighters. None of them, because he can't be a teacher like that because things come natural to him. And anybody that's too great like that, they don't make good teachers. That's why Magic didn't last a month as a coach of the Lakers. He was out. He was like, oh yeah, I got to get up out of here. Like he's like he didn't like their work ethic for certain play. I'm just like, they not you, bro.
They're not
Like,
you, right?
they not.